How's it going, everybody? Welcome back for another edition of the Knights Baseball Roundup. It's the first NEC playoff edition in school history of the Knights Baseball Roundup, and we're happy to be joined by the head coach, Gary Puccio. Coach, how are you?
All right. How you doing, Gavin?
I'm doing well. We're also joined by our four seniors going left to right: Ryan Kresge, JT Sherba, Matt Holzman, and Mike Eliason. Guys, thanks for joining us. Thank you. So we had definitely a very interesting weekend. Won the first game to clinch the first NEC Tournament berth since 1999. So how important was it to get the win? You know, you guys could have clinched with a Wagner loss, but to just get the win and to go in that way.
Yeah, I felt that we wanted to go in through the front door, which was important. And the guys did a great job on Friday. They were really focused. They were really into the game. Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing about the rest of the weekend, but Friday was the important one. We took care of the important one, and you know, we're into the second season, and it's been a long time since FDU can say that, but we're into the second season, and hopefully good things are ahead.
So what does it mean to you guys? I mean, you guys have been here, been through the trenches, and to finally break through and get the playoff berth in your senior year. How about you, Matt?
It's definitely awesome, you know, going through the first 3 years of not winning and not always coming up short. Being able to do it our senior year, our final year, I could probably say that me and the three other guys would have to say that it's definitely very, very exciting and just overwhelming, really.
In that first game, which was the win, Craig Warner has a very strong outing on the mound. Mike Eliason, the captain, goes 2 for 3 at the dish to get the win. So, Mike, what was your team able to do to pull out the victory?
It was really just a matter of a lot of team baseball. I mean, I don't know. I mean, pitching was great. Craig threw a great game. I mean, defense was there, and pretty much we just did what we had to do behind Craig to get the job done.
And then, so coming up in the playoffs, you guys will be the number 4 seed facing Monmouth, who's the number 1 seed. You guys played them earlier in the year. You played them, had 1 win out of the 4 games, but you had 2 close losses. So, JT, I guess, what's the difference between the FDU team now and the team that played Monmouth early in the season?
I mean, I think early in the season we had a lot of freshmen. We were pretty young, and there's a learning curve that we gotta play baseball at a level of play, and it just took a few games to get under their belts to learn what they needed to do and how to mesh with us seniors, and came along pretty good. And I think we're stronger now, and it'll turn out good in the playoffs.
I guess for you, Ryan, the team has never really been to the playoffs at the Division I level. Do you think that you guys might be able to use that to your advantage? As you know, maybe you guys will be hungry, or how do you kind of look at it going into this series?
We're the number 4 seed, so we really have nothing to lose going in. And I think not being there, it'll be like a kind of rush for a lot of the guys. And hopefully everybody will be up for the game and ready to go.
So for the NEC playoffs, Coach, you guys are heading up to Norwich, Connecticut, where the Connecticut Tigers play. So how much of a rush and a thrill will that be for you guys to get to play at a ballpark like that?
I think it's actually going to help us because we've emphasized defense all year long, and you're playing in a minor league park. It's a nice, big stadium. Our outfielders are pretty good at going and getting the ball. Our infield has been dynamite all year defensively. You're going to get solid hops because of the layout of the field. It's a minor league complex. I think only good things can come of it, and it should be exciting.
And then since you guys are seniors, I just like to go around and kind of see, out of your 4 years, what's your maybe fondest memory that you guys have in an FDU uniform? Mike, you want to start?
My fondest memory, well, it has to be recently. It's probably senior day. It's probably, you know, when we had our names announced and we came out on the field with our families and stuff, and that's when it really sunk in, you know, that how much these past 4 years, how fast it's gone, and how much it's meant to you. And, you know, it was just great, and to be able to win on senior day was even better, and the fact that I was pitching, you know, it just made it a really special day.
How about you, Matt?
I would have to agree with Mike. I would also have to say senior day. There were a lot of other emotional games throughout our career. You know, walk-off hits, we had a few this year, which were, you know, like I said, very emotional, and, you know, games I'll remember for the rest of my life. So I don't think I could choose just one. There was a lot in these last 4 years. So.
How about you, JT?
I mean, I'm not going to change the trend. I think senior day is pretty memorable for all of us. All our families, friends were there to see us play, and like Mike said, we got the win on that last day. So going out there at that last pitch once we got that win and hugging Mike was pretty memorable for the win on that day.
And Ryan?
I guess I'll have to say senior day too, but along with that, definitely the 2 walk-off wins we had this year. I mean, those are pretty big, especially coming from behind. I mean, against Wagner, we had one, and I think against Central Connecticut. I mean, and our younger guys, those are the guys who stepped up for us in those big spots, and I mean, really proved to us what they can do.
And then, Coach, you start off with Monmouth, who is obviously the number 1 seed. Maybe you'll see Pat Light, maybe not. So what do you hope to see from your team, and what do you expect from Monmouth?
Well, whether we see Pat Light or not, I think our goal is to play our brand of baseball, which is just good defense, pitch well, throw strikes, and get some timely hits. And whether it's Pat Light or Andrew McGee or anyone else they want to throw against us, we're coming to play. That's the name of the game.
Well, Coach and guys, really appreciate your time, and best of luck, and hopefully we'll be moving on to the next round then, and we'll do the first NCAA edition of the Knights Baseball Roundup in school history. Thanks for tuning in.